Hello and happy Wednesday. I am Reverend Gregory Toole bringing you today's Wednesday inspiration. And our topic today is unconditional happiness. Can we have happiness that's not conditioned upon anything in our circumstances, situations? And the answer I give is yes. I had an experience when I was in college where I was going through a very stressful time. All kinds of things were happening, one after the other, and I was stressed and I was not a very happy camper. But one day it was my birthday. And so that day I said, you know what, today, no matter what happens, I'm going to be happy because it's my birthday. And so I'm going to be happy today. And I went about that day with that attitude that I'm going to be happy no matter what happens. And guess what happened? I had one of the most happy days that I had had in a long time. And why is that, right? It wasn't conditioned upon circumstances or what happened or what didn't happen. It was really conditioned upon nothing because I chose happiness that day. Can we really choose happiness? I say yes. And it's the only way to really be happy because, of course, things are going to happen. Things we want to happen won't happen the way we wanted them to happen. Things that whatever, life is going to happen where things don't turn out exactly the way we've set it up to say that if this happens this way, that's going to make me so happy, right? The other experience I had a little bit later in life, that was in college, the first one, a little bit later in life, 20s, early 30s, I was climbing the corporate ladder, living and going for the American dream, right? Nothing wrong with that, right? And so I had the car, I got the house, I got the relationship, I got all the things that were supposed to make me happy. And I've always, for the most part, generally been a happy person. So I was reasonably happy, but it wasn't about those things. And I really realized that, wow, no matter how many of these things I acquire and achieve, I'm not necessarily any more happy than I was before, right? And so, some people I think keep going, right? And say, well, if I'm not happy with $1 million, maybe I need $2 million. And if I'm not happy with 2 million, maybe it's because I don't have $1 billion, right? Or maybe if I'm not happy now that I've gotten this car I always wanted, maybe if I have a even better car, maybe that will do it. But of course, if we're not happy with those things already, what makes us think getting more of those things is going to add to our happiness? And so rather, could we choose to be happy, and then all of these added things that come into our lives, the cars, the relationships, the houses, are just things now we can fully enjoy because we're already happy. We weren't waiting for those things to make us happy. We're already happy. And those things are just now that because we're happy, because we live our life from a place of joy and happiness, we can now fully enjoy all these things that come into our lives. So that's unconditional happiness, and I think it's the only way we can truly be happy is to choose happiness, because certainly life won't always happen the way we expect it or plan it to happen, and therefore how do we be happy? We choose to be happy no matter what happens, no matter what comes up. We choose to be happy, and of course we can, in that happiness, deal with whatever comes up. Doesn't mean we're complacent or any of that, but the happiness is just there. We just choose to be happy. Sometimes it's so easy to forget to make that choice because things are happening and we're just getting all riled up and bothered. But then we can remember happiness is a choice. No matter what is happening, I could still choose to be in my joy. I could still choose to be happy. And that's what you can do, and that's what I can do. So that's the invitation today. Choose to be happy no matter what, and go about doing, even solving so-called problems in your happiness, and go about enjoying the various things that you get in your happiness, and be happy with it all, regardless. That is what I invite us into today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace and blessings.